Neil, I think following by a train into a big jump for the very first time is perfect to look at speed and just to, you know, judge that speed perfectly.
And I'm pretty sure that if you follow someone fast down a downhill track or an enduro track, it makes you faster. But in this video, we're going to see if it works and how much it works. So we're in Little Champery, a trail in Finale Ligure. It's steep, switchbacky.
It is rough.
It is a bit rough actually. It rained yesterday, so it's really grippy. But we're gonna do an individual time each, see who's faster. That person then goes at the front for the next run, see if towing in the slower rider is gonna make that slower rider faster, or if both of you are faster, or whatever.
Well, it's gonna be a good one, Neil.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna be following you. I feel like it, Neil.
I have ridden this a couple of days ago, so I do have some slight advantage that I have done a couple of laps on this already. Right,
I've done 1 lap 3 years ago.
Was it a really fast one?
It was insanely fast, Neil. I'm only joking, no, I was scared for my life. It's really steep and rough.
Come on, let's have a look.
3, 2, 1, go!
How was that then, Blake?
Got good, Neil. Faster than I thought, but when I came into a few of these real tight turns, I stalled and pretty much stopped.
So you left a bit of time on that track?
Yeah, a little bit. I think if I followed someone that had the race line, the correct one, I think I could keep up.
Yeah.
I think.
I went inside in a couple of corners, which actually worked all right in these conditions, pretty grippy, but
yeah.
I don't know if it was quicker to go outside.
Yeah.
And some of those blind brows into fast sections, some of them are smooth, some of them aren't. Gnarly. One of them, there's some holes after, and I properly slammed the front wheel.
It's like you bench pressing twice your body weight in one big hole.
Times?
239.
232 I did.
Ooh.
So that's quite close.
Well,
7 seconds,
yeah,
it's not that big a gap.
Yeah.
So I think, I have followed Steve Pete and I think it worked. He's a really smooth rider, you can just follow his line.
Yeah.
But I think some riders are really like, you know, when they pedal all over the place and ragged, I would find that probably quite hard to follow and stick with them. What do you reckon?
I think that too, Neil. I think if I follow your line, I feel like I'm going to keep up.
Also, if you get too close, you can't see what's actually coming up.
That's the point, yeah. I like to keep like probably 5 bike lengths, maybe 6. You can actually see their line and what the terrain is you're going to be hitting anyway.
We'll see.
I'm ready to follow, Neil.
Yeah, the idea for this video came from the trophy designations that was recently here in Finale Ligure. So different nations around the world had their 3 best ranked enduro riders, and they basically had a minute set off. So most teams set off together, sending off their fastest rider first. So Richie Rude led out the Americans for all the stages, and the other guys just followed him behind. And I wondered if that actually made the other riders faster. So it's time to put it to the test. Okay, getting ready to drop in.
Neil, we've done a timed run. Now I'm going to follow you. I'm spitting
How close are you going to come?
As close as I feel like I need to be as close as like, and I can see the trail.
Don't run me off the side of the hill.
I hope not, Neil. I'm not going to be... I think there's bits where I feel like I am going to drop away from you. I'm going to have to pedal.
I want to try and go faster as well.
You're going to go fast, Neil?
Well, that's the plan.
Oh no. 3, 2, 1, go.
Come on.
This corner's horrible, Neil. I felt a bit out of control some places.
Felt like you caught me up.
I caught you up just on the bottom.
How did that feel?
Faster, Neil. Like really fast. I could see you. You did drop me in the turns where I actually kept bogging down in those turns. But when it came to going fast down the line, I could see your line and I could judge by your speed. I was like, oh, I could go a bit faster.
Yeah, it's funny. I felt like I nailed the top section and I couldn't hear you. And then near the bottom, I was like, he's coming back. Yeah. I did exactly the same time, 2:32.
I was quicker.
Yeah?
2:34.
Nice.
So it helped.
Cool. I reckon it depends who you follow. I don't think I can follow anyone and do it. You've got to trust the person in front.
Yeah, exactly my point. Because when I was at Darkfest, following in someone that I don't know randomly into a massive jump puts me on edge. Even though then I know they can clear it, but I don't know them as a riding style. Like Sam Reynolds, I followed him constantly into it because I known him for years.
And if you can, you know what they're going to do. You watch and ride. I did it with you in Whistler. I hadn't ridden big jumps for a long time, so it's so easy. So much easier for me to just do that than try and guess the speed or whatever.
Yeah. It helped Neil.
It's good fun, isn't it?
Yeah, real good fun.
Good trail. If you want to see a video where Blake shows me how to ride big jumps and I follow him, click over there for that one.
And if you want to watch Mr. Ashton and I, where I have to follow Martin down A-line, click over there. I had no choice.
Do you trust him now?
Yes.
Hit subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. Thumbs up.
See ya.